Hey guys, so welcome to another vlog. It's been a while since I picked up the camera. The end of January and beginning of February was just really crazy for me. I had a lot going on, and so I just took a moment. I was just like, let's just relax for a bit. I didn't even really read that much towards the end of the month. So I finally picked up a book yesterday, and yesterday was February 8th, Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, yesterday was February 8th. Or this morning, I should say, because it was after midnight. So yeah, this morning I finally picked up a book. I think the last time I picked up a book was like the week before last week. It was last week. I'm just ranting. But anyway, you guys like my hair? It's growing on me. I'm trying to get used to it. This is a half wig. I forget where I got it from. I think I got it from Icy Hair, and I had to do some styling. This is a kinky afro version. When I first took it out the package, and the roots was given very much so 3C, 3B, and the ends were giving 4C, and I was just like, baby, I am 4C all the way, from the rooter to the tutor. So it required a little bit of work, the same amount of work that you would have to put on your natural hair, like, put some product in there, twist it, and let it dry. And then, the next morning I just blended my natural hair in the front with it. And it's, we're doing something. Let me get out of this sun right here. It's doing a little something. I have it's not necessarily a new filming spot, but I'm just trying out different places in my house to see, especially during the daytime where I won't have to pull out my light. I'm trying to see where I can get some natural daylight to work with and not have to go downstairs and lug a whole bunch of stuff with me. So I'm in my room, sitting in front of my window, or, a little off of set from the window so it's not direct sunlight. But I just filmed my book haul and a whole bunch of stuff for TikTok and shorts. But yeah, so it's always something with this house. My garbage disposal isn't working, so Juan is on his way to come and take care of that. And while he's here, I'm going to have him put up some ceiling fans for me. So I'm finally working on my sister's room and getting it together. She's going to be here at the end of the month. I'm having a Galentine's event here at my house, so she's going to be here for that. And I would like to give her a nice little oasis to come to, since apparently this house is here to stay. And she doesn't deserve to be sleeping on an air mattress anymore. Yeah. So I'm going to do her room over, and I'm putting a ceiling fan in there because that room gets extremely hot. During the winter when we have the heat on the house, that room gets so hot. So I'm like, at least if she has a ceiling fan on, then at least that can help her cool down in there a bit. So yeah, while he's here checking on my garbage disposal, I'm going to have him install the ceiling fans. And then I'm going to see if maybe I can put up the wallpaper. Actually, I can't put up the wallpaper because I forgot to get the supplies to apply the wallpaper. So that should be arriving later today or tomorrow. And I'll work on the wallpaper sometime tomorrow. But I don't really have much to do today. I think I did all the stuff that I really wanted to do. I definitely want to focus on editing, and because I'm so behind. I have so much editing to do, but that's the story of my life. Story of my life. But yeah, I have a lot of editing to do. I filmed a lot of stuff earlier today, so at least I feel somewhat productive with that. Oh, and I got a mic. I got an external mic. This one's a DJI one, and I'm using it on my Extra Muse, which is like supposedly a dupe for the Osmo Pocket 3, cheaper. So yeah, that's what I'm filming on right now. And I don't know. I tried to style this hair and give it some shape, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know. How's it looking? I don't really have much else to do today. I just want to make sure that those ceiling fans and my garbage disposal get taken care of, and I edit because, like I said, I have so much editing to do and catch up on. So these are all the books that I just did a video on the haul. If you guys haven't seen that, it should be up before this one, but I'll definitely make sure I have it up on a card on the top right corner. But yeah, this is a haul of all the books that I acquired over the past couple of weeks, and I am excited to get started on some of these books, and I'm putting myself on a book buying ban until I at least go through half of these books. Hey guys, so it's another day. It's been a couple days. I want to say maybe even a week and a half since I last sat down to record anything, but we are here. As you can see, I got my hair braided. I got it braided earlier today. I usually braid my hair myself, but I'm tired and I just don't have that kind of time. So I did go to the braiding salon and got my hair done, and they were super fast. I had two people on my head. I had an appointment for 8 o'clock. I was late because traffic. This is Georgia. And you know what? And that's my fault. I should have known. I should have known. So I got there at 8:30. They didn't start my hair till about, I want to say 9:15, 9:30. After, we had a discussion of how, because I came with my boho, the curly pieces, I came with that, which was several colors. I want to say it was 613, 27, 430. Yeah, I think those were the four colors of the blend. So, we had a discussion of what color I wanted the actual braiding hair to be primarily. And so after we had that discussion, they went about mixing their hair, the braiding hair, and separating the curly hair as well. So that took them about an hour. But baby, when they got to work, I asked for two braiders because I did not have all day. And I want to say they started like 9:30, maybe a little after 9:30. And by 2 o'clock, I was done. I got small boho knotless, mid back, but y'all know mid back means waist length braids, and it was they were really fast. They were really fast. So while I was there, I did some reading. I am currently in the middle of two books right now. I'm currently reading Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen. This is the first Danielle Allen book. This is the first Danielle Allen book for me, and I must say I am enjoying it. This is a contemporary romance, urban romance, I want to say, and this is a 3-book series. Only 2 have been released. The 3rd book is going to be released, I think, sometime this month, if not next month, and it's already pre-ordered. Okay, but I am really enjoying this. The chemistry between Aaliyah and Ahmad, top tier. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm only on chapter 12, or a little past chapter 12. I'm doing a buddy read with my friend back home in New York. And I'm so excited that, I got her back into reading. I remember asking her earlier this year, like, hey, do you want to get back into reading? I know she was trying to set goals for herself and new goals for herself this year. And I'm like, why don't you try adding reading to that? No, that's what she said. Immediate no. It was such a hard no that I was literally clutching my pearls. I was like, well, damn. But then she hit me up a little after that and was just like, she would like to get back into reading and would want to read a book with me. So whenever I was ready, she was open to reading. And so we're doing this. And we're both enjoying it right now. We decided we were going to stop midway, which is chapter 12, and talk about it and then finish it off and talk about it again. I'm really enjoying it. She's really enjoying it. We're both doing audio and reading the physical book as well. We are using the Libby app, which, you know what? My friend put me on Libby, and Libby really is that girl. But yeah, we are both enjoying this book. The chemistry is A1. I can't wait to find out what happens. I love how Black love is represented, as well as the big girls are represented here. But yeah, that's where we are. That's where I am in this book. And I think right after I'm done with this, we're going to jump right into the second book. I told her to go ahead and buy it. I already have the second book, Plus Size Player. And I think I'm going to jump right into it once I'm done with this. And the second book that I'm reading right now is Capone 2. I finally... Ooh, that's a whole lot of forehead. 4, 5. Wow. But anyway, I finally got into JAHQUEL J's catalog. Now, my really, really good friend has been begging me to please start this series. And I've just been putting it off like, yes, girl, I'm gonna get to it. Mafia stuff just wasn't my vibe, but you know what? The way that she was just raving about this, I was like, let me give this a try. And your girl's locked in. She wasn't wrong. She wasn't lying. She never steers me wrong. She wasn't lying. I am really... I don't have the words. I'm really, really enjoying this series. But one thing I will say, I'm not enjoying the audiobook. I listened primarily, I think only to the audiobook for the first one. I tried doing the audiobook for the second one, but the narrator is just not doing it for me. The way that she reads, the cadence, her tone, all that is just, it's not an enjoyable experience for me. I just feel like she's so aggressive. It's like based out of New York, out of Brooklyn, New York, and she just sounds so aggressive. Like, yeah, I'm really tired today. Like, I'm just not feeling this. I'm really tired today, and I just want to go to work. And I understand. Like, yes, we're tired. We all don't want to go to work right now. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just I just don't like the way it's not for me. I'm not feeling the way that she's reading this audio. So this is just a strictly read only series for me. So it might take me a little longer because, of course, with audiobooks, as I'm reading, as I'm driving, as I'm doing chores around the house, I burn through the books a lot faster. But when I have to sit down and physically read a book, of course, it's going to take me a little longer to do that. But that's fine. This is a marathon. It's not a race. We're going to go through this, get through these series because, again, my friend is loving it. I think she's on the last book right now, at least the last book that's released. I think there's more books to be released in the whole Capone Delgado universe, Jahverse. That's what I'm told that it's called, the Jahverse. So there's some more books to come out, and I am excited to be a part of this universe with y'all. I'm excited. I'm loving it so far. I really would like to listen to an audiobook right now as I'm doing some random errands around the house. I'm trying to get my house together because I had a Galentine's event at my house over the weekend and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. But my house just needs some TLC and cleaning up right now. I am just tidying up because I do have my cousin that's coming over to clean for me. I did look into a cleaning service because your girl's tired. Your girl's tired, and some days or sometimes you just gotta pay for a little convenience. But she's coming over tomorrow, I believe, to come and clean for me because she likes to clean. She's a neat freak. She's always super tidy, and she's okay with cleaning my house for me. She's cleaned for me before. So I'm gonna compensate her. I'm gonna pay her. So I was just like, if I was gonna pay a cleaning service, I might as well just pay her to do it because she doesn't mind to do it. So yeah, it's a win-win for me at least. No, it's a win-win for both of us. She's getting paid. I have someone I know who knows how to clean well, and I have someone, more importantly, that I trust in my home. I don't have to be here while she's cleaning, and I don't have to be wherever I am worrying about this complete stranger in my house. So I'm just doing little things like laundry. I had some people sleep over after Galentine's because the time was had, and we don't do that drinking and driving. So I had a couple friends stay over and family stay over. So, I'm just stripping the bed and now I'm just doing laundry. If you hear a noise in the background, that's me doing laundry. But yeah, that's it. And I'm loving my hair. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling this color because I'm really feeling it. It's a lot of forehead. But let me get back to cleaning. I'm just going to play some music or have a YouTube video as background noise playing because I don't think I can handle starting another book right now. I don't know how people do more than 2 books at a time. I thought 2 books at a time was going to be a little much for me, but I've been managing. But I think I'm tapped out at 2. So I'm just going to play some music or have some YouTube playing in the background for background noise. So, hey, it's the next day and I got a good amount of filming done today. I was able to film like 8 videos in total. A few for, no, all of them for like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram. So I just got to get around to editing them. And I also need to edit next week's video. So I have a lot of editing to do. I was able to get some reading done. I'm actually in the middle of reading right now. I also started another book. I know that I was saying before that it was going to be too much for me to be in the middle of 3 books at once, but I needed an audiobook. I needed to listen to something while I was driving, while I was cleaning, and I didn't want to move forward with Curvy Girl Summer because I'm waiting on my friend for her to catch up and so we can discuss at our midpoint. So I started a different book. And remember, I told y'all I wasn't really feeling the audiobook for Capone. So I know that I just needed to start a new one. And I'm currently reading or listening to The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. Right now, I want to say I'm like maybe 30% in, and things are getting weird. Or they've been weird. Things are like real creepy and weird there. I'm at the point where the brother of the roommate, what's his name? Devante. He is pretty much being, well, I mean, he's been weird since the minute that, he came on the scene. I'm just like, why is it that he is allowed on campus? He sounds like he's much older. He's not a student there. Why is he allowed on campus so freely? He's in and out of their dorm rooms, their suites, and staying there, cooking for them, and all this other stuff. And he's like drugging them as well. That's what it seems like. He's drugging them, and now he's like involved in an inappropriate relationship with one of the girls, and he wants to get to know the main character Jordan more, better. Why? And why are they just allowing this? I'm just like, I don't know if this is the adult me reading this, because it does, like I mentioned, they're in their dorm, so it does take place in a college setting. But it's just like, alarm bells aren't going off. Why is all of this happening? How is it happening? And I know that it's all for the plot, but reality me is just like side eye, side eye. So that's pretty much where I am in the book right now. I think the plot twist is coming up very soon because we're at like 30, I think I'm at like 30 something percent, 30 or 40% of the book. But I was just reading Capone 2, the second book. I'm reading it on my Kindle. I don't have the physical version. Oh, have I ever shown you guys my Kindle with all my stickers? I was gifted this for my birthday last year, and I have all these little cute stickers on there. I didn't realize at the time that they made inserts, so I actually have the stickers on it. So I am going to buy another clear case and just do the sticker inserts instead. So if I want to change them up, I'm not stuck with these stickers. But yeah, it's cute. I'm reading Capone, the second book right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm 45% in. Well, no, I know how I feel about it. I like it. I'm in it. I want to say for the first book, like I was deep in it. But things are kind of slowing down for me a little bit for this book. So I'm at the part where Aaron moves in with Capone, and they move in with Jaden as well, moves in. So does, well, Joe doesn't really move in, but she's there all the time. The aunt is there all the time to help out. So I'm at that point and I'm just like, okay, so what's gonna happen? Where's the story going? So that's where I am right now. I think it's a real interesting how Erin is just a strong, independent black woman, and she's just not wanting, like, she still wants to work her regular job, even though she has Capone that's ready to be the provider and take care of her in every way possible. Most girls would jump at that. I know I would. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I know I would. But she's just like, she wants to go back to work, and she wants to go back and have some kind of normalcy, being that everything changed so rapidly for her. Which I get that. I get that. Everything in life, everything changed so quickly. Her life has been flipped upside down again. So I can understand her wanting a little bit of normalcy, and work was that for her, even though technically she doesn't really need to do it anymore because she has Capone to take care of her. But I could also understand her not wanting to rely on a man because men could be very fickle. You're in love one minute and in the next minute something goes wrong and then you're thrown out in the streets. So I could get that. But that's where I am right now with this book. I look sleepy. I'm tired. I think I'm well, what's a nap at this point? It's 7:30. I'm gonna do a little bit more reading. Probably read up to like the 50% more part. Read up to the 50% part point. Do some editing because, like I said, I have a lot of editing to do, and maybe read a little bit more before I go to bed tonight because I think it might be an early night. I am sleepy. I'm tired, and I've been doing laundry all day. Gosh, laundry all freaking day. All right, I'm getting back to reading. So it's another day. Ooh, my glasses are so dusty. I did not put on my mask when I was taking off the tips. So I'm currently listening to The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. And I believe, what chapter am I on now? I'm on chapter 18. So I only got about 3 hours left of this book. And it's kind of, I know the girls, the college students, they are all young and impressionable, but like there are so many red flags that they are just ignoring. And I'm like, why is this grown ass man just making himself practically moved into their suite, moved into their dorm, and is living there? And now all of a sudden they, are becoming vegan and they are not eating, they're fasting and just losing weight, unhealthy and tired all the time. They're just falling for everything that he is telling them. And I'm just like, y'all, wake up, stand up. He is fooling all of y'all. And it seems as if Jordan is starting to come to her senses and she's realizing, like, this ain't right. Like, all this isn't right. Something ain't right in this Kool-Aid. And so I'm just waiting to see how this plays out. And Nick seems to be the one that realizes that things aren't right over here because he came in and ambushed and saved them because at the end of the day, he was like, we not doing this. Not up in here. Not up in here. So far I'm enjoying it. And I am here for the ride to see where things are going because I want to see how things are going to end. Are they going to report him? Like, I would have been reported his ass. Like, get the F out. And then you and your friends can go too. And it just goes to show like how lonely and desperate she is to have friends, something that she doesn't have back at home. Even she left her boyfriend and her family, and her parents haven't even called to check up on her. She's been there for how long now, and she hasn't even I think she called them one time, but it was just a quick conversation. And there's this young, impressionable 17, 18-year-old girl without any kind of guidance, which is nuts. So I feel for her, but at the same time, I'm just like, girl, open your eyes, wake up, hurry up, and wake up before it's too late. So, and she keeps referencing her brother, Kevin. And I want to know, what did Kevin do and how did he die? Like, what led up to this? So I'm just curious. We're gonna see. But so far so good. I'm enjoying this. So I finished reading all 3 books. I thoroughly enjoyed all 3 books as well. I had a good time. So as far as Capone 2 goes, let me tell you something. That ending, the cliffhanger, Tasha, count your days, okay? Count your days. I am excited to see what happens with the 2 main characters, the Capone and Aaron. I'm excited to see where they go, what happens for them after this. The way he loves on her, the way he loves her down is just something that is to be cherished. I love the way he loves her. At first it was a little creepy, kind of like, you're gonna be my wife, you're gonna so. And I'm just like, But like they say, when a man knows, he knows. And he knew he was going to be with Miss Aaron girl. So I really like that. I love how Aaron is always there for her brother, how she has this sense of needing to protect him, which, I guess is fair. And I guess that's, expected when you're now an older sister who had to step into the parent role because, of things that happen, of life's circumstances. So I do enjoy, I like seeing the change and grow with the 2 of them because, again, she has this need and to want to protect him, but also she needs to realize that she's coddling him, and she is, by being so overprotective and being so strict, that she may also be pushing him towards the same exact thing that she's trying to avoid happening to him. And for Capone to step in to help her to realize that these are changes that she needs to make within herself so he doesn't stray, so she can be the guidance that he needs and steer him in the right direction. And it was just nice to see her change and take that advice and really try to do things differently when it came to her brother Jaden. I'm not feeling the way that her cousin is moving with her. Like, it's real shady. It's real side eye vibes. Like, why are you acting funny? I know things happened, but ain't no way that there's no reason why for her to be acting funny towards her cousin, or at least her cousin to be acting funny towards her. So I'm not really feeling her cousin right now. She's on my shit list right now. What else happened? I mean, I guess the main takeaway for me from the book was that, family first. Even if that is your adopted family, even if that's somebody that you just brought into your circle, into your world, family first. And Capone will do anything for those that he loves. He will ride and die for them. So that's one thing that I can really appreciate and take away from this book. So I think I gave it a 4 stars. I still didn't enjoy the audio because I don't want to beat a dead horse, but the way I feel still stands. So this was just a read only book for me. But again, I do like reading it. I like reading a physical book. I like reading my Kindle. I don't usually use my Kindle as much as I should. So I am appreciating the fact that it is A, available on Kindle Unlimited, and B, that, I can just carry my little Kindle around. She's cute. My sticker fell off. Well, it didn't fall off, but it just was, I didn't like it. Anyway. But I finished Curvy Girl Summer with my friend Ketsia. Ooh, I'm so excited that she is back into reading, and she enjoyed this book too. So it was so cute that she was like writing notes and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, oh, let me find out that you're about to be an annotator. Let me find out you about to be an annotator. I don't annotate, but it's cute that she was like writing little notes in her note section in her book, just of things that she wanted to make sure she mentioned and brought up when we had our little discussion. So I am so happy and I enjoyed that with her. And we are jumping right into the next book, which is Plus Size Player. I'm going to be starting that tonight. But yeah, so Curvy Girl Summer, it was a slow burn. I can appreciate the slow burn. I mean, they didn't finally get things going till like chapter 21. I remember she had gotten ahead of me and she texted me like, girl, run, don't walk to chapter 21. And when I read it, I was like, I remember I was just like, girl, yes. The tension, the build up, the slow burn, the chemistry that these two had, that Ahmad and Aaliyah had, and the way that Aaliyah just wouldn't accept it, you know? Even though, of course, there's gonna be a third act conflict. There's gonna be a little plot twist. So when it finally happened and, you know, she took it as hard as she did, it was kind of like, all right, he has his reasons, hear him out. Hear him out. But she just was on some, nah. But when she finally did, I can appreciate how genuine he was about it. I can appreciate how she took her time finally processing it and understanding where he's coming from. And I will say that I was proud of my girl Aaliyah for finally stepping up to her family, setting those boundaries. The reason why they were trying her was because the boundaries weren't there. She put her foot down and was like, you are not going to treat me this way and I won't allow it. That was tea. And I can say that I liked the conclusion. It was a very satisfying conclusion. A happy ending, which is, you know, to be expected with most of these romance stories. So, you know, I was just happy that they both finally got what they wanted at the end of the day. And I love the supporting character, Nina, her friend. And I'm excited to read Nina's story because that's what Plus Size Player is based off of. It's the main character is going to be her friend Nina. It's almost kind of like, oh my God, my girl Kennedy Ryan with her books. It's an interconnected series and all the friends are introduced in the first book, but later on they each have their own books. And you know what? I'm curious to find out what's going on with her other friend Jasmine. Like she's introduced in this book, but it's also kind of like very not as much as Nina is. And there's something going on with Jasmine. We know that she's taking care of her sick family member, but she's very ominous about it. Like she never wants to talk about it. She never wants to, you know, every time they do ask her about it, she quickly changes the subject. So I wonder if the third book, I think the third book's supposed to be released this month or next month. So I wonder if the third book follows her. I need to read the synopsis on that one and find out what's that supposed to be about. I hope it's about her because I'm curious as to what's going on with her. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the book. Very satisfying ending. Yeah, I think I rated it 4 stars as well. So I would definitely recommend that book if you're into romance, Black romances especially. And the last book that we started on in this vlog, what was the other book? Oh, and I finished The Scammer as well. Oh, okay. So the twist at the end, I gotta say, I didn't see it coming. My stomach is doing backflips and cartwheels and somersaults, and I ate already. Okay, anyway. But yes, the ending, very satisfying. I will say that I enjoyed it. I did not see that coming. If y'all did, kudos to y'all, because I did not see that coming at the end. She really had us all duped. And I was like, okay. I'm not mad at you, girl. I see what you did there. And you know what? I understand. I overstand. So, I mean, she played her part well. And the Oscar goes to, she played her part well. Because listen, she had me even in my feelings mad, like, girl, wake up, stand up. Do you not see what's happening in front of your eyes? And she did. She had me fooled. So I will say I enjoyed it. I think I rated it 4.5 stars. It was fast paced to me. I didn't think it was slow paced. And the first third of the book, as is in most books, you know, you got to set the scene. So there's world building that's happening and whatnot. And there's a lot of things that's left to interpretation as well. And I will say that majority of the stuff I had it wrong. I had it wrong. I'm so bad at guessing these things. I'm so bad at guessing them. But majority of the stuff, I had them wrong. The little context clues that they were dropping, the little Easter eggs they were dropping throughout the story, I had it wrong. And the ending, I was just like, okay, girl, you did that. You did that. But yes, that was my first Tiffany D. Jackson book and won't be my last. That's for sure. But that's all for this vlog, guys. I'm finally doing an outro. I finally remembered to do an outro. We did 3 books in this vlog. The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson, Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen, and Capone 2. Capone 2, I think. Yeah, it was only Capone 2 by JAHQUEL J. And we had a time. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.